Stay tuned for your weekly news review on Stvs.
Welcome to your news review in English. I'm your presenter, Dakota Simpson. The partitioning of the district of Sipaliwini in regions will bring more progress in the interior. That is according to the Deacon of District Commissioners, Rolina Samsudin. At the start of the current government, it was decided that Sipaliwini should be divided into 7 regions. According to Samsudin, this fits well within the decentralization plans of the Botisa Amarali administration. With the partition of the areas, where each region has its own district commissioner, there will be a strengthening of the government authority in the areas. According to Samsudin, the current government has already initiated the development of the interior. It is up to the DCs and the local people to work on their own development. According to a number of DCs, it's the right time for change in the interior, now that the government is coming closer to the people. The 7 regions of Sipaliwini are Pamaka, Lawa or Tapahoni, Koroni, Upper Suriname, Upper Saramaka, Kalbalebo, and Upper Kapanama. The regions Koroni and Upper Kapanama currently do not have a district commissioner. Caribbean-related news reports show that the CARICOM Secretariat Staff Association donated $500 to the foundation Stichting Ontspanning Ord for Gehandicapte Kinderen, SOGK. The Deputy Program Manager of the CARICOM Secretariat, Timothy Udall, wanted to do something for the youth. On Thursday, August 22, 20 members of the team of the CARICOM Secretariat visited the SOJK. It was at this point that they gave the foundation the donation. According to Mr. Udall, the donation is to guarantee the conservation of the foundation. The team got a guiding tour on the compound by the director of the SOJK, Frank Cameron. They visited the garden, which is maintained by the youths of SOJK. A mini exhibition was also specially set up for the occasion with products made by the young people. Some of the staff members of the CARICOM Secretariat got the opportunity to help make placemats. The Deputy Program Manager was impressed with the products. He saw some similarities with other Caribbean countries. After the guiding tour, the visitors were entertained with song and dance. From the foundation, they received a placard made from mahogany wood and engraved with the emblem of the SOJK. The staff members of the CARICOM Secretariat also visited the children's home, Nos Casitas. This they did because of the recent fire at the children's home. Nos Casitas also received a donation from the staff members of the CARICOM Secretariat. Further regional reports show that the CARIFESTA 11 events in Suriname received lots of international attention. Some foreign media companies from countries such as St. Lucia, Guyana, and Venezuela did extensive broadcasting of the cultural events with the focus on their own country. The opening ceremony was highlighted in all its color and grandeur. Suriname was appreciated by the reporters for its cultural diversity, and they even took a look behind the scene at the start of the Cultural Grand Market on Saturday, August 24. CARIFESTA lasted until August 25. CARIFESTA 11 in Saramaka reached its peak with the arrival of President Michel Martelly of Haiti. On Friday, August 23, the Haitian president was the guest of honor at the Asian Night in the district. After landing at the Zandere airport, President Martelly flew to Saramaka in a helicopter to attend the CARIFESTA 11 celebrations in the district. He received a very warm welcome and immediately felt at home. The night began with a fashion show depicting the folkloristic wear of Haiti. The audience, who came in large numbers, showed their appreciation for the clothes the models had presented. The fashion show was followed by dance and musical performances by a rap group, an all-round band, and a cultural performance. From 10 o'clock in the morning, an exhibition was held entitled The Art of Production, where agricultural products were presented. President Martelly took the opportunity to invite the audience to the closing ceremony on Sunday, August 25, where the internationally famous artist of Haitian descent, Wyclef Jean, gave a concert. A press conference was held before the show. And in other news, it is reported that the fight against crime in the district of Nikeri is under control. This is according to the police commander for the Western region, Stanley Benskop. There were some serious criminal activities, including the beheading of a man. The police chief says that the so-called backtrack route, which is used for the transport of persons and the smuggling of all kinds of goods, such as alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs, is a political issue. Statistics show that other offenses, such as robberies and burglaries, when compared with last year, remain stable and under control because the police has put emphasis on prevention. Other news reports show that annually there's an increase in the participation for the National Cleaning Action. This was clear on Monday, August 26, at the kickoff of this annual project. With the theme, Suriname on the way to a clean and PET bottles-free environment, the Minister of Public Works, Rabin Parmesar, started the project. The National Cleaning Action was initiated by President Desiree Delano Botesa in 2011. The objective of this action is to promote the environmental awareness of the students during the school vacation period. The students receive financial compensation for their participation. With the money they earn, they can also contribute to the purchasing of their own school supplies. Nationwide, 2,500 children between 14 and 18 years are deployed for this cleanup. According to John Lecton, Deputy Director of Technical Services of the Department Public Green, there are measures in place to ensure the safety of the school youth. He also called on the coordinators and group leaders to watch over the children and to not lose sight of them. Minister Rabin Parmesar says that it's the right and duty of the government to ensure that proper garbage disposal and the cleaning up of public spaces take place regularly. He pointed out the slogan, "Neat costs no money." The first group of students will work from August 26 to September 6, and the second group from August 9 to 20. The National Cleaning Action has already started. And in other news, it is reported that the court made a decision on Monday in the case of the Union of Prison Officers and the Ministry of Justice and Police. The Minister of Justice and Police, Edward Belfort, cannot understand the reaction of the correctional officers about measures he took against those who do not comply with the rules of the establishment. The strike of the prison officers is, according to Mr. Belfort, not justified. The Union of Prison Officers says that with this industrial action, they are demanding a hard promise from the ministry that it will keep the agreements. Other reports show that more than 1,200 bus drivers are prepared to participate in the defensive driving training of the Ministry of Transport, Communications and Tourism, TCT. To organize this public transportation sector, TCT, in collaboration with the Foundation Labor Mobilization, is presenting the training entitled Defensive Driving and Development. This training is intended for all bus drivers who offer public transport on behalf of TCT. The purpose of this training is to correct the unsafe conduct of bus drivers. In addition, the government wants to encourage safe public transport. The Minister of TCT, Felici Pinas, indicates how important it is to train the bus drivers. In the framework of this training, the ministry will hold an awareness day for all bus drivers and bus owners on Monday, September 2 and Tuesday, September 3. Then, the importance of the training will be emphasized. Minister Pinas went on to say that the government wants to have a public transport that fully complies with the statutory regulations. Some issues that need the attention of the authorities are included in the permit conditions. The defensive driving training starts on September 5. For this project, the ministry has reserved 304,000 SRDs. Our final reports for review show that there were some comments and proposals delivered by members of Parliament during the deliberation of the draft law, Care Institutions, which resumed on Tuesday in the National Assembly. The most notable points of interest include how to carry out the control of the care institutions, the understaffing of relevant personnel in the different care institutions, the educational training of the staff, and the procedure which needs to be implemented when setting up a care institution. There were exhaustive deliberations, and the Minister of Social Affairs, Alice Amafo, was asked a lot of questions about the status of the improvement for the various care institutions. During this deliberation, the issue of the shelter for boys, Kula, and the shelter for girls, Miabri, was also brought up. The meeting continued on Wednesday with the closing of the first round for Parliament. Thank you for watching. For further information, you may visit our website at www.stvs.sr. I'm your presenter, Dakota Simpson.